Good morning, students. Today, our class is Social Science and we will study a new chapter, unit number 14, Unity in Diversity. We can say this unit as political life. Okay, so I will not read textbook, I will read only the summary of this chapter. You listen very carefully, very interesting chapter this is. Let's start. The people of India have diversity in religion, language, culture, food, attire. Attire means dress, living practices, customs, rituals, festivals, residence, beliefs, etc. The people of our country follow religions like Hinduism, Islam, Christianity, Sikhism, Jainism, Buddhism, Zoroastrianism, Jainism, etc. Languages like Hindi, English, Gujarati, Bengali, Marathi, Punjabi, Tamil, Telugu, Kannada, Malayalam, Odia, Konkani, etc. are spoken in our country. The people of our country celebrate festivals like Diwali, Makar Sankranti or Uttarayan, Holi, Dasera, Shivratri, Ganesh Chaturthi, Eid, Christmas, Asari Duj, Moharram, Buddha Jayanti, Mahavir Jayanti, Onam, Peteti, Vaishaki, etc. These dances are famous in our country. Some dances are famous like Ras Garba in Gujarat, Bhangra in Punjab, Kathak in Uttar Pradesh, Kuchipudi in Andhra Pradesh, Kathakali in Kerala, Bharatnatyam in Tamil Nadu, Bihu in Assam, Odissi in Orissa, Ghumar in Rajasthan, Lavani in Maharashtra, etc. Unity in diversity is a unique feature of our country. Dr. Radhakrishnan stated about national unity. If we want to survive as a nation, we must accept the need of national unity. During the freedom movement, our countrymen made the vision of unity possible through the feelings of patriotism and sacrifice. Since India has a diverse culture, it has been able to create a variety of culture. India has followed the principle of Vaiva Kutumbakam, means the whole world is a family in the world. India spreads the feelings of religious tolerance and equality in the world. The people of India live their lives with a feeling of coexistence. The discrimination on the basis of rich, poor, male, female, literate, illiterate, urban, rural, and caste discrimination, etc., is seen in our country. In ancient time, social structure was occupation-based Varna system. Due to this, some of these groups were remained backward socially and economically. This led to caste-based discrimination in India. The Constitution of Independent India has given the right to equality to all citizens. As a result, untouchability has been eradicated or removed from India. The government has implemented the law RTE, means right to free and compulsory education for all children between the ages of 6 to 14 years. So everybody has got equal opportunity for primary education. Our government has provided educational and infrastructure facilities like village roads, primary health centers, electricity, drinking water, primary education, etc. for the community development of the people. Equal opportunities are granted to women according to the constitutional provisions so that their honor and respect can be maintained. In Indian society, girls are discriminated against the matters of health, economical rights, sports, education, moving freely, thinking and being treated independently, etc. Because of the low literacy rate among women in India, women have become victims of child marriage, parda system, dowry system, and other socially evil customs. In Indian society, birth of boys is given preferences, so the girls became the victims of female foeticide. However, as the awareness and the level of education in society has increased, this discrimination is gradually disappearing. Here the chapter is completed and you must read textbook, otherwise you will not understand clearly. So I advise you to read two times, at least two times reading textbook. Next class we will study another chapter. Okay, thank you.